Hello guys and welcome to this week's Unlimited Top 10, the show where we will look at the most viewed items and videos on Unlimited. First of all, if you are not subscribed to Unlimited, what the heck are you playing at? Alright, over 150 videos for £4.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. Make sure you join the platform. Anyway, let's take a look. Coming in at number 10 is Double Bill by my dad. Now, what I want to say is obviously these are accurate top 10. So, which was the items that were first last week are still going to be in the top 10 because they've been watched so many times, but they are going to be later on. You will recognise some that I mentioned. So, Double Bill at number 10. At number 9 is Self-Stapled, an effect taken from one of Liam Montier's Academy courses. A wicked routine as well. Check that out. Number 8 is last week's number 1. Which is Blank Night by John Archer. Again, this is so good. If you haven't seen this, please check it out. And we've supplied now the PDF. So at the bottom of the video on the Blank Night page, click on that. It'll give you the PDF to obviously start learning like more in depth and get everything you need to go ahead with that routine. Great routine though. Next up is Last Man Standing by Mark Spellman. Again, this one has been so well received. And when we've done this video, a lot of people have said this is their favourite routine they've seen on the platform so far. So if you haven't done so already, please check out Last Man Standing by Mark Spellman. Then we have got The Gun Trick by Chris Congreve. Again, taken from one of his Academy courses. Really, really cool routine. Great for all audiences. Plays big, packs small. Done it the other way around there. So it's actually a new saying, not the one you're used to. Pack small, plays big. All right. But it's very, very good, I must say. The Gun Trick, super easy to perform. It's Chris Congreve. You know it's going to be strong, powerful, commercial. All right. Then, brand new to the platform, actually. We got a few in the top 5 which are brand new to the platform. But this is one that was highly requested. And you guys wanted some rope magic on the platform. And that is something we want to do. If you guys want something, we will try our best to kind of fulfill your need, wants and desires. And this was Cut and Restored Rope by Wayne Goodman. Now, like I said, he's got 2 new rope routines on the platform, both of which have made the top 5. But at number 5 is Cut and Restored. Number 4, Barbecue Buddies. This is one of my favourite routines, Jamie's favourite routines, and I'm actually getting cards made up now where I can show you them and go through the routine, maybe give some thoughts and some jokes, and also get some, sort of tell you what celebrities I've chosen and maybe get Wayne on board to come up with some gags for them and things like that. But yeah, Barbecue Buddies is such a good routine, great for stand-up, parlour, stage, really entertaining, really fun, really light-hearted, but also a good moment of magic as well. That the audience thinks they're in on it, but they're not. You kind of, you let them behind the curtain for a second and then you just quickly close them out again. All right, and then do a bit of magic. Now, though, we are into the bit everyone's been waiting for, the top 3 most watched videos on Unlimited. And at number 3 is Deja 2 by John Archer. Just watch this routine and try not to laugh.
Now, I thought I'd try a little thing and just find out whether we've got any people who are connected, because a lot of what I do is just about the fact that you connect with people very, very well. And a lot of times they find that couples connect very well. So I thought I'd try a little thing with the couples. I need a couple from the audience to help me. Gentleman there in the third row, are you with anybody? Mm-hmm. You are? Yeah. Wonderful. Don't give too much away, all right? I'm going to either guess with him or her. Do you want to tell me? Because I could well get it wrong. Who are you with? Hmm? Who are you with?
With a her.
You with a her?
Yes.
Right. Do you know where she is?
Yeah, she's at home.
She's at home, right. Who's this girl you've been with all night then?
What's that? She's my sister.
She's your sister? I saw you out by the toilets there. You normally hold hands with your sister?
It wasn't me.
Pardon?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you, all right. Well, actually, brother and sister might work. And, you know, as soon as I looked at you, I thought, they must be brother and sister. Would you come up and join me? Give them a big round of applause. Come on up, guys, just this way. Wonderful. There we are. So what's your name, fella?
Dan.
Dan. And your sister?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. Hi, Siobhan. Dear me.
Yeah, tall girl.
Pardon?
She's a tall girl.
It's not what I was thinking, but you're right, she is tall.
Steady on.
Yes. Still, you do make a lovely couple. I was talking to her then. So what we're going to do? I might need a towel. I'm sweating a bit, to be honest. Don't worry about a thing. So how long have you been brother and sister?
16 years.
Of course you have, 16 years. And how old are you?
16.
16. It gets worse. How long have you been 16? What, a few months?
16. Oh, no.
Not 16 years. No, you haven't. It's going to be a longer night than I thought. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to find out whether or not you're in touch, all right, with each other. And where are you from?
Gillingham.
Gillingham, excellent. Because normally I'd use a couple for this. It doesn't really matter. Brother and sister's quite good, right? Normally twins are great. Twins have a great connection. So what we're going to do is a little card thing. I'm going to try and find out whether or not you can read her mind. Your name again?
Dan.
Dan. Yeah. And?
Siobhan.
Hi. 16. It's right, man. Okay, Siobhan, what we're going to do? Can you just swap places with Siobhan?
Yes.
Thanks, Dan.
No.
So what we're going to do is going to do a little card trick. Do me a favour, just check the cards and make sure that they're all different. I'll check with you. Please! Checking the cards.
Yeah.
They are, aren't they? Great, lovely. So what we're going to do is we're going to... I get a rash. It's terrible, really. So what, you're happy that all the cards are different?
Yeah.
You sure about that? Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Because what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game, me and you. All right? You're going to pick a card, and then Dan here, your brother over there, right? He's going to your brother. Yep, your brother. He's going to try and read your mind and see if you can find out what card you're thinking of. All right? So what I want you to do is I'm just going to spread the cards like this, and as I'm spreading the cards, I just want you to touch the back of one of the cards for me. Just touch one. That one?
Yeah.
You sure? Do me a favor, Dan. Don't look. Don't look. Can you remember that card, Siobhan? Okay, do not forget it. Wonderful. Dan, come here. Siobhan, go back there. Give him a little shuffle, Dan. This is incredible. Give him a shuffle. Concentrate on your card, Siobhan. Step back a bit. Perfect. Okay, Dan, what I want you to do now is just try and hone in on Siobhan's mind. Just spread through those cards for me. This is incredible. It's incredible. Just spread through the cards. All right. If nothing else, this will prove that you are brother and sister. Spread through the cards, and any time you like, you're going to see a card that you like, right? And I don't know what it could be. A red one, black one, high, low. I don't know. Just one card, right? And just take it out. Don't let Siobhan see it. Just take one card out. Incredible. Picked any card, just thinking of a card, just thinking of a card now. That's all she's doing. Have you got one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just a yes or no answer, Siobhan. Yes or no. Don't tell me what the card was. Was that your card?
No.
You're not really brother and sister. Oh no, what's going on? What's going on? Now, do you know why that didn't work? I'll tell you why it didn't work. 2 reasons. You see, you're a man. You can't multitask. There was too much going on there. You were confused. Siobhan, you're a woman. You didn't have enough to concentrate on, right? You like to multitask. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it a little bit easier for you. I'm going to ask you now to do a little bit of multitasking. Siobhan, would you take the pad and also take the pen? Wonderful. And just sort of step back a little bit. And don't let anybody see. But what I want you to do is I want you to draw an image of your card. So draw the value. And then draw the suit, just a big image of the suit. Can you do that for me? Don't let anybody see what it is. Dan, you look at me so you can't see what she's drawing. What I want you is to take the cards, but this time, don't look at them. That was confusing you. So picture cards, red cards, black cards. Just deal them down onto my hand, face down, one at a time. Slowly. That's wonderful. You concentrate on this card as you're drawing it, Siobhan. I'll get it. Just deal it face down. Onto my hand if you can. That's the pink bit. Everything else, that's space. Now what you're doing is you're dealing like this, right? As you're dealing like this, you might get an urge, right? When you do, you stop. But I mean, it can be all the way through. It can be any time you like. Not just because I've stopped you now after I've counted 12 cards. That doesn't mean you have to do it, right? You can carry on for as long as you want. Okay. Don't go past the bank. Wonderful. Keep going. Okay. Anytime you like. Anytime you like. Anytime you like. And this is great.
Okay.
Now you stopped on this one. Do you want that one or you want that one?
No, go for that one.
You want this one? Okay. Give me the rest. Wonderful. Take the card. Hold it to your chest. Siobhan, put the cap on the pen. I haven't got many. They'll run out quite quickly. Siobhan, hold that close to your chest. Is that as close as you can get? Yeah. Not to worry. Not to worry. Just checking. Dan, you got a thread hanging from your sleeve. Oh no, it's your arm. It's his arm. York, you can get a bus back any minute now. For the first time, Dan, show everybody the card that you stopped dealing at. What was it? The 8 of diamonds. Siobhan, turn the pad round. Show everybody the card that you were just thinking of. The 8 of diamonds! Wow! There you are. Give a big round of applause. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Siobhan. Siobhan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're 16 now, Siobhan.
Now that's the thing I love about this platform, is that you really get to see performers in live environments, like just dealing with people, you know. You will pick up so many tips and inspiration by just watching people like John Archer and loads of others just really engaging with the audience, having fun, including Tom Peterson as well, and the Don's Card Stab video, which hasn't made the top 10, which is surprising, but he is in here still. But just really seeing how they deal with people, the jokes they get, the timing of the jokes, their body language, and just how they get their audience on board. So definitely check out Deja Vu, not only a great routine, but also just to learn some nuggets of performance, golden nuggets as well. Number 2 is the other rope routine by Wayne Goodman, and this is Linking Loops. Let's take a look now.
I want to show you something really, really cool, and for this I would normally have 2 children up helping me, and I have 3 pieces of rope. Now the ropes are different colours so that you can really clearly see them. We have a yellow one, we know it's yellow by the colour, we have a red one, and we have a blue one. Now what I would do is have 2 children up, a boy and a girl, and if I can, and I would say, right, we're going to try to do some tricks. Now during this I would do lots of bits of business where I go to give them the rope, and as they go to grab it, it drops on the floor, which is a great one. I'll get a few minutes out of that. Another one is I say to the next child, oh, hold the bottom of the rope, but don't touch the top. They hold the bottom, and of course, well, no, that's the top, hold the bottom of the rope. Don't touch the, no, hold the bottom. I told you, hold the bottom. No, just hold the bottom of the rope. Get a few minutes out of that. And then I explained that when I was a child, I always wanted to do the linking rings routine, but I couldn't afford the rings. So I've got rope rings. Now we're gonna take the first piece, and I want all the children to follow along with me. Imagine you've all got a yellow piece of rope. Hold it up nice and high and tie a knot in the rope like so. Perfect. Now, for child number 1, I want you to point your hand up in the air, point your finger up in the air. Nice little gag here. Point your finger up in the air. Good choice of finger, because sometimes they do the middle finger. Haha. I put this on their arm, put the hand on their head, and now they're in this position. Big round of applause. Turn to the next child. I take the red piece of rope. I want you to watch this very, very closely. We're going to tie a knot. Everyone tie a knot in the red piece of rope. Same thing, point one finger up in the air. That goes on their hand. They put their hand on their head. Big round of applause. Once they're both in that position, I can now take the blue piece of rope and tie a nice knot in it. Everyone follow along, tie a nice piece of rope, and I'm going to place my piece of rope here. Now I'm going to come over to the first child, take the red piece of rope, come over to the second child, take the yellow piece of rope. We have 3 pieces of rope. Now we're going to try and link them together. I want everyone to do this with me. Everyone blow on the rope. I get the child over here to blow, the child over here to blow. I click my fingers like so, and of course nothing happens, but I pretend like it's linked, blow on it, and they come apart again. Not the best trick in the world, not even anywhere near the worst trick in the world, but we'll do it again. So now I do it again, I take them here. The kids are starting to cotton on that it's not actually working how it's supposed to. Blow over here, get all the kids to blow, say abracadabra. When they blow on it, all 3 pieces of rope link together. And of course it doesn't take very long for them to shout that I'm just holding them. Before they do that though, blow over here, it comes unlinked. Blow over here, and it comes unlinked. What do you mean it's not the best trick in the world? This is amazing. Now the third time I'm going to do it for real. I'm going to take the 3 pieces of rope. I take them like so, 1, 2, and 3. I get the first child to blow here, the second child to blow here, and now this time when I click my fingers, all 3 pieces of rope have become linked into one long chain. Ta-da! And it's a really nice little ending. 2 or 3 minutes, a couple of kids up on stage, a beautiful trick.
Now, Wayne is a fantastic performer. He performs all the time to all ages, and you can really see his performance style come out in these videos. But linking loops is one you should definitely take a look at, as well as obviously cut and restored rope. Rope is super visual, it's easy to carry around, it's light. Although what I will say is there is a rope routine released the other day, and they in the trailer said your everyday carry. Now, I'm not sure a rope trick will be your everyday carry. However, you can carry it every day if you wish. But it is really, really good. That is Linking Loops by Wayne Goodman. He's going to be featured on the platform a lot because he's just got so much experience. He's so fun, so entertaining, and so knowledgeable. So there'll be more from Wayne. But it is now time for number 1, the most watched video on the platform in the last week, and this is Pit Boss by Tom Peterson.
Well, the classic paradox is if there really is such a thing as psychics, What are they doing on these telephone answer lines telling you about your love life? If there really was such a thing as psychics, why are they writing horoscopes for the local newspaper, right? Why aren't they in casinos making millions of dollars? And my answer to that is, I'm working on it. Okay? And I've got this like sort of psychic gymnastic routine that I go through every morning in preparation to do just that. Go to Las Vegas and clean them out. Gentleman in the orange shirt there, your name is?
Mark.
Mark, would you mind helping me? You can stay right where you're at. Are you a gambler by nature, Mark?
Yeah, a little bit.
Excellent. How much did you bring on you tonight? No, you gamble. It's perfect. You're just the person I'm looking for. You and I are going to take a little mental walk through a casino. Okay? The first game we're going to play is going to be a game of craps. Now, for those of you that don't know, craps is just basically the game you see on television a lot. It's very exciting. It's a big green table, 2 die. They're thrown down the table, and there's all kinds of wagers and bets that can be made on it. We're not going to worry about the intricacies of the game right now, but in your mind, I want you to concentrate. I want you to imagine that you're holding 2 die. You throw them down the table. They come to a rest. You total the top number on each die to get a total, just like in a game of craps. And I want you to think of that number and just say it over and over. Out loud would be easier, but no, actually you're doing it right. Just quietly to yourself. Have you got a number? Okay. I'm just going to make a guess. I don't even want to call it a prediction. It's just more of a guess. And we'll call this one number 1. Okay, this goes in the glass for all to see. The pad is down, the pencil's down. I cannot change my mind. So you can't change your mind, and so everyone else can help me remember the number, because I promise you I won't remember. What's the number you're thinking of? 4. Okay, please, everyone help me remember the number 4, because like I said, at the end of this, I won't remember. Okay? The next game we're going to play is we're going to play a quick game of roulette. Now, all roulette wheels have 1 through 36, 0 and double 0. Some of the European wheels actually have triple 0. We're not going to worry about the zeros for now, and don't worry about red or black. All we're going to do is concentrate on the numbers 1 through 36. So in your mind's eye, I want you to actually picture yourself standing at a roulette table, having the ball spin around the wheel, rattle around for a moment, and come to rest in a pocket next to one of those numbers from 1 to 36. Have you got a number in your mind? Okay, just concentrate on that for a moment. And I'm going to make a quick guess again. Okay. We'll tear this off, and we'll call this one number 2. Okay. In the glass, the pad is down, the pencil's down. I can't change my mind, so that you can't change your mind. Be fair. What's the number you're thinking of?
23.
23. Now I got to ask you, lucky number? Any particular reason you chose 23? That was just the number you saw in your head. Perfect. You're doing just right at this. The last game we're going to play is going to be a game of blackjack. Now, for those of you that don't know blackjack, blackjack is played basically with a dealer deals out 2 cards to every player, and he deals out 2 cards to himself. The cards he deals to himself, 1 card is face up, and 1 card is face down. Face down card is called the hole card. Okay. Now, if the face up card is an ace, as it is in our game, the dealer has to peek that face down card. So now you're going to get to go in your mind, and in your mind only, you're going to get to go to a place that few people ever get a chance to go to. You're going to get to go behind the red velvet cords, back where the pit bosses and the shift bosses usually stand. And I want you to imagine yourself peeking over the dealer's shoulder and getting a glimpse of the card. So you got a value and a number. And don't pick on the ace because it's just too obvious. And don't pick on the kings because everyone picks on the kings. But a value and a suit, an actual card. Okay? Have you got one? Okay. And I'm just going to make a quick notation. Okay. And obviously we'll call this one number 3. Okay? The pad is down, the pencil's down. I can't change my mind. You had a choice of any card in the deck. You chose the
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. And again, I got to ask, any reason, lucky card? No? Have you ever won a big hand on a 9 of hearts? Okay. And so there's no real reason that I would have known that ahead of time. Would you mind helping me? You can just hold your hands out there. Do you have a nice, loud, clear speaking voice?
Yep.
Nice, loud, clear speaking voice?
Yes.
Excellent. Go ahead. I'm just going to dump those out. The first game we played today was we played a quick game of craps. That was our first game. You had a choice of any number from 2 to 12 is the only combinations you can get from die. You chose a number. Would you open the slip and read slip number 1, what I wrote?
4.
Excellent. And I could just be a good guesser. No. I could just be a good guesser. Slip number 2, we were playing roulette. You had a choice of any number, and you chose a number.
23.
Would you please read slip number 2, what I wrote?
We have 23.
23. Sweating a little up here now. It's really, this is for, how much money did you bring? Quite a lot. I think he said quite a lot. 23. The last game we played was blackjack. You had a choice of any card in the deck. You chose the
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. Would you please read what I wrote?
It's in the envelope.
It's in the envelope. Ooh, a cryptic message. Before we started this whole thing, I'd made a prediction. I sealed it inside this envelope. Inside this envelope, that's been in view the whole time, sealed. I will open it up. Inside is something that shouldn't usually be in here. It is a deck of playing cards from the Phoenix Playing Card Company. And inside this deck of playing cards is the 9 of hearts. What? I'm working on it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Well, I knew you wouldn't believe me if I just said that. So before I left tonight, I went through the cards and I found one card that somehow appealed to me, and I turned it wrong way around, right where it was. I didn't change the position one bit. I just left it right where it is. If this is the 9 of hearts, there is no reason that my wife and I shouldn't be on the next plane to Vegas. Am I right?
You're right, yeah.
Well, honey, if you can hear me, pack my bags. That's it for me. Thanks, guys.
Now, I don't need to tell you how good the routine is. You can see it for yourself. You just saw a performance of it. How good is that? Now, of course, we are adding new content to the platform every single week, and this is one that was just added. So if you scroll down, it will come up in the recently added section. I presume that's where a lot of you would have seen this. But again, let us know on the forum what effects you're liking, what routines you're liking, and I will see you guys next time on the Unlimited Top 10.
Took me by surprise.
Wait, don't go away yet, because if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. All right? It's so good. $4.99 a month. It's actually a joke.